Hello friends. Welcome into the craft studio. My name is Susan and this is Revive DIY and Upcycle Designs by Sue. I'm so glad you're joining me. I would love to show you a project I'm working on tonight. I had a few things I was wrapping up in the craft room and I just thought that since I'm doing it, I could record it for you guys so you can see how easy it is and how versatile and just how useful our transfers can be. So basically I have had these surfaces, I say surfaces, but it's whatever I'm using my transfers on. This is a zippered pouch. I've got them at one of our favorite, just very inexpensive stores. If you have a question about where I got these from, it has been several months. I've had these for maybe 6 months, so I'm not sure if they still have them there. But just send me a message. I'll be glad to share that information with you. But they even feel like they're kind of waterproof, or they have a lining on the inside. So when I saw them, I just thought makeup bags. I mean, obviously you could use them for something else, but I just thought, wouldn't that be cute to have a little makeup bag or a little toiletry type bag maybe you keep in your purse. I have one in my purse that has like every kind of paraphernalia in it that you might need. Not really makeup, but you know, Band-Aids and eye drops and sweetener and whatever in my purse, just to kind of keep it all corralled. But I just thought this would make a super cute makeup bag as well if you like to carry makeup in your purse. Of course, I do have a separate bag for like my lip stuff, but I don't carry all the other makeup with me. And then when this transfer came out, I thought, wouldn't it be absolutely perfect for these bags? So I know it's backwards. I apologize. When I do these types of videos, it's just too hard to flip it. So I just roll with it. But basically it says the bags under my eyes are designer. And I can attest to that. They are I definitely have bags under my eyes. It's been a long day, but I have a couple things I really wanted to finish up tonight. So I will heat set this so that it can be permanent. That's why I wanted to get it done tonight. So hence why we are sharing this project with you guys. So this is actually a two-part. This is just a small little A-sized transfer, so it's very small, but it does have two parts to it. If you can see, I've gone ahead and cut the line here where you can see they've put a little silk screen divider there for the eyes and then for the words. You could do this any way you wanted. Obviously, you could put the eyes up top. Or I say eyes, it's eyelashes. You could put the eyelashes up top or down bottom. I'm actually probably going to use it pretty much like it's shown right here. Because this is a material, I do not need to fuzz my transfer even though it's brand new. And I'm just going to show you one example, but I'm going to show you another variation of it that I'm going to be doing after I get done with this one, and I'll share pictures of both. But basically, I'm just going to place this wherever I want it, and because it's a two-tone, it kind of makes it very easy for me to figure out placement for my transfer. So I'm just going to put the words up on the top, and I'm just going to try to make sure, I'm going to flip it around for a minute. I'm going to try and make sure I have it straight. And this is like almost like a suede type material, if that makes sense. I know that's not a word or an adjective, but I just made it one. So I'm just going to try to line it up as straight as I can and what I consider even. And I'm just going to press it down onto the surface once I'm done. So like that. And you see the part that you can see through, that's the silk screen area. And I will be using ink because I'm going to heat set these because I want it to be permanent. Obviously, if you're going to pull it in and out of your bag or you're going to have it near your sink, you might get water on it. So I don't know that you'd ever have to wash it, but you might have to wipe it down. So I am actually scraping the bottom of the barrel on my black ink, you guys. I don't even use black a lot, but obviously with my ink I have. So I need to get me another one. But I thought this was also a perfect time to show you what this tool's for. So I know you've seen me use the small end of this. This is called a multi-purpose tool. I know you've seen me use the small end of this before on different transfers that have little areas that I'm trying to get into. Well, the other end is it's shaped like that. And you might be thinking, what is that for? This is exactly what it's for. And I was getting ready to do it and I thought, no, let me do that on camera so I can show you guys. It is made to go up under the lip of your chalk container, your jars, and then look at all that it's pulled out. A little bit of ink goes a long way. It will not take me much to do this project, so I felt like I could scrape enough together to do it, and I would just show you guys how I could do it. So I'm kind of pulling it up. Now remember, this is ink. That's why I've got my apron on. It's ink, so you want to be careful. Anything you get it on, it's going to leave a mark or a stain, like if you get it on any of your fabric. So make sure you're ready when you want your to get to the ink. So I'm just going to wipe that end off. And again, I'm not getting every little bit out of this jar, but I am getting pretty close. Pretty close. I need to order some more ink, and I just keep forgetting, to be honest with you. And then I am going to pull some more of it down here. And basically, I'm just trying to get it just like you would if you were scraping a jar of, you know, something else in your house, maybe peanut butter or I don't know. But it really will not take a lot to do this project. So I've got this part placed. I can go ahead and place the eyelashes down here as well. So we're going to do that right now. I just think this is a super cute. It's a little sassy, but it's awfully cute. So if you know someone, this would be a great idea for them. And I believe that this transfer is still available, but it might be in the last chance section. I'll have to look for you guys. And if it is, then I will put a cart link in the, I did not look before I came on. I'll put a cart link in the comments for you guys, okay? All right, so I've got it where I want it. And I'm just gonna take my squeegee and I'm gonna take my ink that I've kind of put up on the side, and I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it directly to it. Now, the thing with ink is you want a nice thin layer. You wanna work in one direction and make sure that you've got good contact on your silk screen area where you're gonna apply the ink. It goes on so nice and smooth, you guys. And it really, like I said, look at how much I had on there. It really doesn't take that much. I may even not have to redip for the bottom part. Just make sure you're going one direction, either up and down or side to side. That's my suggestion to you. But isn't this super cool? So I'm just making sure all my silk screen's covered. And then I'm going to go down here. I didn't even have to redip, you guys, and do my eyelashes. And then look at all that I still have left over, you guys. I have plenty, much more than it looks like I have in here for projects. Now, I had already decided that on this other one, I'm going to use another color. I'm going to use Tide, but I just wanted to show you how easy that is. I can just let that sit there, just in case. So I'm going to pull off the bottom one first, since it's easier. Let me show you what that looks like. Actually, you guys, I still have a little extra on here. You want a nice thin layer, so I'm just going to go back across. And I realize I just went against my own rule, and I just went the opposite direction. So hopefully I didn't mess it up. And just pull off any of that other extra. Okay? Make sure you always check that you don't have any on your fingers before you touch your fabric or whatever you're using, that when you're using ink, so that you don't get it on there. Now tell me this is not super cute just already, just with the eyelashes. Think of all the different projects you could maybe use the eyelashes on. It would be fun. I don't know, I don't have any in mind right now, but I bet there are some. I bet there'd be some fun ones. All right, so let's pull this aside. I really hope I didn't mess it up when I went the opposite direction. No, you guys, look how fabulous. That looks like you just bought that at a store. Already made. How cute is that, you guys? Again, I apologize that it's backwards. When I take a picture, you'll be able to see it forwards, but isn't that fabulous? I love it, love it, love it. And it's super cute, a little bit sassy, and just overall fun. And look how quick I did that. So the longest part of this whole project is that it will take, I need to let this dry for 24 hours. I could speed it up with a hair dryer or an air dryer, but I don't need to. So I'm just going to set it aside. I'm going to let it dry. And I did not place something inside of it, and it doesn't look like it bled through, just so you know, because I felt it had a liner. Otherwise, I would have put something inside of it if I was afraid it would bleed on the back, over to the back. I'm not going to put anything on the back, but you certainly could. You could put the same design on there after this dried and then before you heat set it. But I hope you like that project, guys. Thanks for joining me. Stay tuned for a photo with both of them. So this one, and I'm going to use this beautiful tide color. So I think that one's really going to pop. Going to be awful cute too. And again, if it's available, I'll put a link in the cart. I'll put a cart link in the comments. Okay? All right, guys. Thanks for joining me. I will see you soon. And until then, be blessed.